Guys, welcome to WOWZA Wednesday. We're to the middle of the week. Hope your week is going swimmingly. Things are going smooth. Things are going good. Welcome. So today, well, the other day actually, I learned about this thing and I was like totally disappointed in it. So I thought, I don't know if my friends and my viewers who join on my live know about this. So I'm going to show you something that you may or may not know. And if you don't know it, you might be a little disappointed to learn this. Hi, Darren, Lewis, Leanne. Okay. Now, have you guys had these? Couple noodles. Okay, couple noodles. Around our place, they're called noodles that get away from you. Our daughter named them that somehow, noodles that get away from you. I guess it makes sense because they're slippery and, you know, get away from you. So I'm going to show you something about these noodles. First, let me take off the outside packaging. And by the way, when I was younger, I had a neighbor friend, the one neighbor that we had at the time, and we used to love eating these at his house. We used to like load them up in our mouth and have them hanging down, dangling, and we thought it was so funny to try and talk with the noodles dangling down from our face. But that's beside the point. So, I didn't even introduce myself. Kenzie King, WOWZA Wednesday. Hi. I neglected that. Alright, so noodles that get away from you. Couple noodles. Get them for like 30 cents. Here we go. Watch this. And just watch this. Now, we assume that this is full of noodles, right? Chuck full of noodles. Wait a second. Wait a second. Pardon the noise. Okay. Look at that. Okay, I gotta turn down the light because obviously this is not... Look at that! You guys. And I think there's only crunchy broken noodles in there because I sawed through them. Cup of noodles only have noodles this much. And then they got the spices. Now, I put funny papers down here for today to counteract the sadness of this situation. Did you guys know this was a thing? Like, cup of noodles is not full of noodles. Isn't that sad? Hi, Erica. But even still, even though these are kind of a sham by what you might imagine is in there, cup of noodles are pretty good. Zero nutritional value, but good. And I wonder, why don't they just put the noodle in the bottom of the cup instead of at the top? Well, I imagine it's so they can trick us into thinking that there's actually more in there than there is. So, in your life, have you ever been duped or disappointed by something like this? I know I have. You know, like, I got this job once. it was a waitressing job at a sushi bar, and I thought this is going to be perfect for me because I love sushi. I don't know if at that point I had waitressed yet. I don't think I had. But it was like, I could do it after snowboarding. I could do it whenever. And I thought this will be perfect. So I go to this job. I work my one shift, and during this one shift, it's a training shift, so you don't get to keep your tips. Okay, I get it. So I work my shift, and at the end of the shift, I had a grand total of $14 in tips that if it were not my training shift, I would have been able to keep. So I tipped out the sushi chef, I tipped out whoever I needed to, and then of course handed over the rest of the money to the owner or whoever. I can't even remember who I gave it to at that point. But I'm like, I'm not going to come here for 14 bucks, even if I do get a free roll of sushi while I'm on shift. So that job lasted one shift. Maybe not too proud to admit that, but I was kind of duped into thinking that would be a fantastic job. It wasn't. Let's see what else. You know, other things that dupe us like this are bags of chips. They're big and puffy, and you're like, sweet, a full bag of chips, and you open it up, and there's like this much in the bottom. What else? Oh, I got duped into a horrible haircut one time. I went in and I gave the guy a photo. Backstory: this man was my dad's barber. So maybe I should have known better. But he says go to this guy. He'll do great. So I took him a photo. As soon as he busts out the curling iron after he cut my hair, I knew I was in trouble. He starts curling my bangs, and I'm like, okay, can I just get out of this chair now? I guess in his defense, the woman in the picture had like super thick ethnic hair. She was this beautiful black woman. obviously my hair is nothing like that. So maybe he did the best he could and was just curling it to give me a little bit of volume. I don't know. But you know what? Despite all these things, the hair grew back. Well, and then I cut it again. We eat the noodles, we eat the chips, and we carry on. You know, even if we get into this like super crappy situation, or you feel totally duped by something, there's a bright side. Like, when we cook these, when we eat these, they are delicious and we like them, even though they're not providing us any nutrition. So I guess my point today is, if you got duped, if you feel like you've done wrong, flip the script. See, what could I gain from this experience? What did this teach me? How can I, you know, be better from this? And I know we don't always want to be like, ooh, woo-woo about, you know, things, but truthfully, any opportunity or, you know, thing that happens to us in our life, if we just flip it, if we first see it negative, if we just flip it and find the positive, I guarantee you, your life will be so much smoother. And you'll go to sleep and be much more happy with your day. I have committed to writing down 3 things at the end of the day that I have accomplished or that I'm happy with from the day. And I really think that that's going to get my mindset going throughout the day to find the good in the day. Instead of thinking, oh, I only got half a thing and a cup of noodles. But then I can say, those cup of noodles were divine. They were the spicy chicken flavor and they were so good. My tummy was full. They were hanging out my mouth. And we had fun. So, see, there's ways around it. So try to do that maybe in your life and see if that changes anything regarding how you feel about things. I don't know. It's worth a try. Couldn't hurt, right? Just a piece of paper you're writing on, so you're out a piece of paper and a little bit of ink maybe. So if you guys already do this, some people call it a gratitude journal or something along those lines. If you already do this, I would love to know how it's been in your experience. You can feel free to message me or post it in the comments because I'm sure others would like to know how it turned out for you. But I appreciate you joining in on my WOWZA Wednesday today, and just know, half a cup of noodles is still a delicious cup of noodles. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we are still going to eat these noodles. I'm just going to put some hot water in them. Hi, Kim. Thanks a lot for joining, you guys, and have a positive day. Flip that script and make it good. No more disappointments. Goodbye. Good night. Have a good one.